replacing many things. There's really kind of two major pillars to our business. Our traditional business, which is really working with operators to transform their network from old TDM infrastructure to all IP, including a number of innovations, including some deployments of network functions virtualization, NFV technology. We're actually announcing tomorrow a press release where we're providing a virtualized SBC arrangement for our customer DO in the Middle East. So that's really the first of its kind. What we're also showing is that every product in our portfolio is on a roadmap for full virtualization with NFV. We develop our own VNF manager, which is open to accommodate other customers, other suppliers' network elements. But it's very flexible and very open, and what's very different is highly scalable. So we've taken that high scalability not just for our SBC, our application server, our media controllers. What we've also done is looked at one of the real big needs of mobile operators right now, which is transcoding. So we have two different flavors of transcoding, which we're providing about over 150 million subscribers right now, which is regular AMS transcoding. We're actually now moving into EBS transcoding, and we're doing that in an NFV fashion. So it's, again, highly scalable. There's some deep subject matter experts that we hired in Montreal that really are probably some of the best minds in the world in terms of coming up with a way of engineering and network functions virtualization, including transcoding. It's probably the biggest show for vendors and carriers to come together and talk about what's happening in the industry. We're forever indebted to 3GPP and GSM for putting together this show many years ago. I've been coming for many years, but it was actually in France and now here in Barcelona for the last several years. But it really is probably the one place in the world where folks come together to talk about what the latest innovations are. You see Google, you see Microsoft, you see all the large operators, traditional vendors like ourselves, Genband. But what we're bringing to the table is not just some of the traditional supporting of carriers from an infrastructure standpoint. We actually have also developed our platform as a service called Candy. We're actually bringing new revenue streams to the operators. We were at GITEX in Dubai earlier this year, or late last year. But we talked to a lot of the folks involved in the smart city in terms of really how they can enhance what they're doing with real-time communications. So the example that really came across to me, and we're still talking to some operators in terms of how we would actually implement this, but you looked at these incredible applications that are developed for as a system to Dubai to be able to pay your water bill, look at your traffic tickets, pay your property tax, see what your phone usage is, see what calls you've been making, all from one very user-friendly portal. What I haven't seen in all of those portals is the ability to reach out and contact an individual to help solve an issue with whatever it is you're seeing in a portal. So that's something that we can add very easily from Candy, again, embedding real-time communications into their application. So if you are looking at your traffic tickets and you want to have a discussion with the police department, you literally can, with the click of a button through WebRTC technology, go from that website, have a conversation with an agent on the other end that will see what you've been looking at on the web. So it's a contextual communications. It's not just calling to a department and saying, hello, my name is Patrick, I've got this issue, and start from scratch. That agent on the other end will have an intelligent conversation with you right from the very beginning. He or she will know who you are and they'll know what you're calling about. They will have looked at what you've been able to see on the website, so that the conversation is much more efficient, much better customer service, much more innovative, and I think really much more leading edge for what the whole Smart City initiative in Dubai is looking for. I'm highly optimistic that yes, that we can be successful there. We're actually approving it right now with the City of Los Angeles. So some very simple examples where they've actually enabled their website to have full WebRTC capability. So if you go today to the City of Los Angeles website and you want to be able to find any kind of service, you're able to click to call to reach the right exact person. So to the example of if you want to talk to the mayor of Los Angeles, you can actually with one click reach the mayor's office. But if you want to actually talk about animal shelters and find out the animal shelter nearest you, you can go through a very easy series of decision trees, all built on Candy, to reach the animal shelter closest to your neighborhood. So it's highly interactive, highly user-friendly, and really highly effective for the City of Los Angeles. And we'd love to do that with other municipalities around the world. continue again with our very strong core business, helping carriers transform their networks overall. We're working with 5 large carriers on multi-year transitions. There's a couple of others that we would like to get engaged with as well. The Candy platform for us is really the secret sauce. It really is kind of a unique thing. And again, we are looking for carrier partners to actually bolt that capability onto their network. So success for me is having more carriers actually bolt on Candy so they have that rich communications experience through their channel, through their enterprise channels.